Today, I want to walk you through how I use Convertkit as a business coach. I've been using Convertkit for about 3 years plus, and I can tell you that it has come on leaps and bounds since I started using it, and it was pretty awesome at the beginning. It is definitely one of my favorite platforms for growing my business. So what is Convertkit? Convertkit is a creator marketing platform, and it is an essential part of running my business. Today I want to show you how I use Convertkit to build and grow my email list, and I've split this video into 4 different sections. I'm going to be jumping behind my laptop in a moment to show you my Convertkit account and build these things live with you. I'm so excited. So in this video I'm going to be covering how to create a landing page inside of Convertkit, how to create a thank you page inside of your Convertkit account, how to deliver your lead magnet from inside your Convertkit, and last but not least, all the tech and email setup for delivering your lead magnets so that you can grow your list. So the first thing I'm going to jump into is how to build your landing page inside of your Convertkit account. Landing pages are an essential part of growing your email list. Essentially, a landing page is where your visitors or people who don't know you, they will land on that page, hence the terminology landing page. They will see whatever freebie or gift you have for them. They will then see a position to put their name and email in order to grab that lead magnet. So if you have a lead magnet, or if you want to generate, build your email list, then you're going to need a landing page. Now, we all know from a lot of the things that have happened on social media that you cannot depend on, social media platforms to build your business. You've got to build your business off of somebody else's land. So you cannot depend on Facebook or Instagram or LinkedIn or even YouTube, any platform. The only thing that belongs to you technically is your email list. So it is incredibly essential for you to grow your email list in order for your business to grow. And we begin to do that through the landing page. So why don't we head over to my laptop so I can walk you through how to build your landing page inside of Convertkit. So welcome to my Convertkit account, and I'm so excited to show you this. So let's look at landing pages and how to build it. So you have all of these navigations at the top to build your landing page. However, you need to go over here to grow. So I'm going to click it, and down here you click on landing pages and forms. So Convertkit used to have landing pages and forms separate. Now they have put it together, and I think it's the best option, really. So over here, don't get confused, I do have a lot of landing pages and a lot of forms. Most of them are embedded into just other areas of my business. But in order to build your landing page, you need to start over here where it says create new. And so now it's giving you 2 options. It's saying, do you want to create a form or do you want to create a landing page? Now, the difference between the two, it's quite a vast difference. They both do the same thing in terms of, with a form or a landing page, it's the opportunity for you to obtain a subscriber. However, the key difference is here where it says you can embed a form anywhere on your website, a sales page, or a landing page that you host yourself. So if you host a page outside of Convertkit, for example, such as ClickFunnels or Kajabi or another tool, however, you are using Convertkit to deliver your emails, for example, then you might want to go for this option. However, I prefer to do everything inside of Convertkit. I do use other tools for other things, but for this purpose, we are doing landing pages. So I'm going to click over here to landing page. And this is where Convertkit really, really flourishes. It's so easy to build a landing page, especially if you're just getting started. And because it's so easy to build a landing page, especially if you're just getting started, because there are so many amazing templates that you can use. And over here, there's an easy navigation. So if you're trying to create a landing page for an event, you would just go over here and look at the various ones suggested for events. If it's for a newsletter, you can click over there and have a look at the various ones for a newsletter. If you want to create a landing page for your podcast, for example, this is a pretty cool one. I quite like this one as well. This is nice and simple. So you can see that there are tons of landing pages that you could use for your business. However, I want to show you this simple landing page that I created from one of the templates. I haven't actually changed very much. It's going to be for a free webinar. And it's going to be helping people who are new to Instagram to obtain the first 1,000 Instagram followers in 30 days. And look how simple it is. And guess what? It was built directly from inside of Convertkit. So if I go back over here and we look out for the Camden, here it is. This is the one that I've actually chosen. So in order to use any of these templates, what I tend to do is to look through and to find the one that I would like to use. Once I've discovered or chosen one, I then click on preview over here to have a look to see if it fits my needs. So you can see over here, very, very simple landing page. I really like it. In fact, I haven't even changed very much, or rather I haven't finished editing at this stage. And I like it. So if you are going to use that, you simply click over here on choose, and then you start using it and you land on something like this. What I do recommend when you are building your landing page is that you have some landing page copy by itself on a separate tab. So I recommend that you have some landing page copy on a separate tab. So I tend to write my landing pages on a Google Doc. I might write them, or my team might write them for me. And then from here, we start to transfer content into the landing page builder. Now, how do you use this? Once you have decided on your exact template, the first thing you want to do is definitely change the name. So for this, I'm going to name it this. So call it, give it the headline of the lead magnet. Hit enter so that that's saved. That way, because I have so many different landing pages, I can identify this one. All the text is pretty easy to change, as well as all the images. So once you click, you can easily add your text, you know, in that section here, add your text in this section here, change the color if you need to. So I could easily change this to red if that was my brand color, or change this to, let's find something that's a little bit closer to brand. This is a little bit closer to my, I don't have the right brand color with me here, but you know, I'm just showing you guys this just to show you what I would do, etc. So I could change the text there. I mean, I wouldn't use this color, but you know, just to show you how you can change the color. You can easily add bullet points. The way that I have added these bullet points is this plus over here. You click it and it gives you so many options. On a landing page, you definitely want to keep it really, really simple. However, in terms of the options for what you can add to any page, this just shows the power of the simplicity of what Convertkit offers. Over here, you can add a file. You can change the paragraph, different headings, a numbered list. You can use a block quote. You can also insert various things such as an image, a gallery, links, icons. You can also add a button. So there's a button here that's there. You can also add a HTML block if you wanted, a divider, a countdown timer. If, for example, you wanted to use this to build a sales page, which you totally can, especially through Convertkit Commerce, you can then add countdown timers through here. If you have an Instagram account and you want to add a feed to this page, you can do that. You can add a newsletter feed, you can add a video, you can add a product. There is so much that you can do. And so whilst the page looks very, very simple, do not be misled. It is incredibly powerful. So to do that, you hit a plus over here and then you choose whatever it is that you wanted to add. So in this case, I just chose to add some bullet points and that's it. So over here on this side, as you know, this came with Convertkit, but I've added my picture here. And all you need to do that is to click on replace over here. And then all you do is to choose your file to upload. So because I use Convertkit all the time, I have a lot of images over here. So I could, click on more. And it will show so many things that I have used in various emails. I do use a lot of GIFs in my emails, GIFs of myself, GIFs from other clients, etc. So if you wanted to, instead of having your picture, let me close this a minute. Instead of having your picture here, if you wanted to instead have a product or, show whatever it is that they are getting. So this is an image of a lead magnet that we have, for example. So if I was creating this a landing page for a download such as a PDF, I would use an image like this instead. But for this, I've just used my picture because this is for something else. And again, of course, I can click here and I can change the time that is displayed, the date that is displayed. I can pretty much change all of this text. And of course, you can change the text on the button. So instead of register, I can say join now or save your seat. And then of course I can change it to my brand color. I tend to use yellow for my buttons. I don't have my color code, so let me see if I can find it. Now, whenever you are messing around with colors, of course, it's, if you are doing this so that you can publish, it's much better for you to have your color code, your branding hex codes to hand so that you can easily copy and paste them, and then you can have the exact color for your buttons, the exact color for headlines, the exact color for everything that you need to do. It's very easy to change if you have the hex code handy, of course. So you can pretty much change everything on this page. So if I wanted to change the background, for example, and I had something already created, I could very, very easily hit over here. And you see what the background is over here. So this says background. So this right here is this background over here. I can easily just, again, upload something, a different background for myself that I would use. In this instance, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to leave it just as it is, just because this is for demonstration. But I could certainly change the color, you see, right? I could certainly change the color if I wanted to keep this background as it is, I could change the color to whatever I need it to be. Now, I wouldn't publish this as it is because these aren't my brand colors, but this is just to show you how you can easily just click, the various different options, and in a matter of minutes, you can essentially create a landing page for yourself. I actually like this. Hold on a minute. Let me grab this hex code. Let's change this to that. There we go, so that it matches. You see how easy that was? If you have the hex code, this is what I mean by the hex code. So I had chosen this green, which I thought was pretty nice. It's not my brand color, but I liked it for the purpose of this demo. You grab the hex code for whatever color you need, and then you can use it to change whatever it is that you need to change. So if I wanted this text to be green, I would simply use the hex code to change that, and so on and so forth. So that gives me a much more cohesive landing page should I choose to publish this. If I wanted to add, so over here as standard, it comes with the email address. If I did want to add the name, for example, I could easily click that plus, and over here I could add your name there, and I could even swap the position of the two so that they enter their name and then they enter their email. So over here where it says your name, it's set as a custom field, which is fine. But over here, I'm going to click down here and choose first name, because then that way Convertkit knows that whatever is entered in this space is the person's first name. So I've added it here as the field label, and I'm going to tick over here as required, because in order to really communicate with people properly, it is much more respectful, or rather it makes much more sense to address them by their name even in an email. So I'm going to tick that as required, and that's pretty much it. Once you're done, you hit save, and your landing page is actually pretty ready to go. Now, if I wanted to preview this landing page to see what it looks like, I can hit preview over here, and voila, this is what my new landing page now looks like. Obviously, it wouldn't have all of these top bits over here, but I like this landing page. If I was first getting started and I built this, I'd be really, really proud of myself. Even now, we have simple landing pages such as these that we still use, a few years into my business. So there you have it for how you can easily use the templates inside of Convertkit to create a landing page within a matter of minutes. So I'm hoping that you saw how easy it is to create your landing page inside Convertkit, especially when we have been given such beautiful, gorgeous templates by the Convertkit team themselves. There is one more thing you need to have before you can even deliver your lead magnet, and that is your thank you page. So when a prospect or a visitor or a lead, gets onto your landing page, puts their name and email in so that they can receive that gift, they should naturally then land on a thank you page. Now, the purpose of the thank you page is sort of to wrap up the process, that lead generation process. It also signposts people to let them know that they have indeed subscribed to your email list. They have indeed joined your email list. So your thank you page is absolutely critical in just reinforcing that yes, because even though they haven't technically paid for a product, it doesn't matter. Right now, in this day and age, when you run a business online, your name and email is currency all by itself. So not only do you want a really good lead magnet or a really, clear landing page, but you need a thank you page that just helps people to just solidify that yes that they gave to you, that decision that they made to be a subscriber on your email list. So once again, through Convertkit, you can create your thank you page. So let me jump behind my laptop once again and show you how easy it is to create your thank you page, and we can even do it together. Let's jump in. Okay, so let's dive into creating your thank you page. So again, Convertkit has made this very, very seamless. So in order to create your thank you page, all you need to do is click over here to add page. So I'm going to click on add page over here, and voila, my thank you page has been created. And what I love about this is that Convertkit has actually lifted the color code from the main page. So this was my main landing page. If you remember, this was the color that I had changed it to, and it has transferred it because it knows that the two pages need to be seamless. So when somebody lands on this page and they enter their name and their email and click on save your seat, they then land on this page, which shouldn't look different. It ought to look the same. So once again, all I need to do is just add a couple of things. So the first thing to do is add your picture over here. So I would most likely use the same image that I used before, which is this one over here. So that's done. Can you see how easy that was? Add your name here, Pam Obasa. Make sure that the date has transferred from earlier. I will check that. Thank you. Thanks for registering. I might just change that to your spot is saved. It's saved. Here's what to do next. And then down here, I may then add, various things. Perhaps I might add an image. I might add, I would definitely be adding a link if I were to do this, if I were doing this for real. So over here, I might say, join the masterclass Facebook group. And then below, add a button. Over here, group. And then link the button directly to the Facebook group. So these are just some things that I might add, depending on the type of lead magnet that you have or the way your business is actually structured. So you might not need a button. You might just have a thank you in there for them. Thank you, your spot is saved. Perhaps that's all you need. For your thank you page. But either way, you want people to have a thank you page. You want to signpost them to what's next. You could even say something like, your next steps will be waiting. You could literally keep it that simple. And, within a matter of minutes, once again, you now have your thank you page, and it's that simple. So you've created your landing page and your thank you page. And I want to walk you through how to actually deliver that lead magnet. It's really quick, it's pain-free, and all you are doing is literally clicking through what Convertkit has so beautifully already created for us. But why don't I walk you through the steps once again and do a screen share to show you how to deliver that lead magnet. So let's look at how to deliver your lead magnet from inside of Convertkit. So this was a thank you page that we created. So we're going to go back to the main landing page. So we now have a landing page and we have a thank you page. To deliver your lead magnet, you need to go over here to settings. Right here. Now you have a few options. Because we have created a thank you page already, you definitely want to change this to redirect to thank you page. So it says when a visitor subscribes to the page, what do you want them to do? You definitely want to redirect them to the thank you page because we have created that. The next thing you want to do is to select a domain name if you already have one in there. If you don't have a domain name and you want to set up a custom domain inside of Convertkit, then there are some options here for you to do that, and it's very, very, very easy to do. But this is where I really want to show you. This is the incentive. So the incentive basically means, what is the bribe? What is the lead magnet? What do you want people to be able to do? When you get into this section, the option will naturally be here. This is the first thing it'll be on URL. So after confirming, redirect them to this URL. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is change it to download over here. So let's look at it from the top. It said send incentive email. This will be sent once to new subscribers from this form. I tend to edit this email, so you can click on edit email content over here, right? And this essentially helps you to do what's known as a double opt-in. This is where people confirm that they do want to receive emails from you, etc. So you can change it. So for example, you might want to change the color to suit your brand color. So if you remember earlier, let's see if that hex code is still there. Give me a second. So let me cancel this. Let me come out of here and let me grab this hex code over here. So you want to make sure that everything is cohesive. So I've grabbed the green hex code from earlier. So I'm going to go over here to edit email. I'm going to change the color of the button to that hex code just so that it matches and everything, it looks really good. Important, confirm your subscription. Important, confirm to save your spot in ... whatever it is that you are promoting. If it's a webinar, save your spot in whatever the name of the webinar is. If it's just a normal PDF lead magnet, I would say confirm to get access to whatever the lead magnet is called. That's what I would have in this section over here. Thanks for requesting insert title of lead magnet here. Thanks for requesting, and then you set the title of your lead magnet there. Whoops, let's close this. Click below to confirm your subscription. I don't like the word subscription because I think that it causes people to think that they're paying for something. So I tend to change this section. Click below, click the link below to confirm and download the insert the name of your lead magnet here. Oops, I've just deleted the button. Let's do that again. Okay, there we have it. I mean, you can make this a little bit longer if you wanted to. I tend to just keep it short. Hit save, and it is saved. Then, if you click over here to auto confirm new subscribers, you can do that. The only problem is that it does mess up your deliverability, because it means that people like, bots, etc., can literally just fill your email, list, and that's not a good thing. And in fact, that has happened to me before. So now I make sure that there is a double opt-in in here so that I can continue to keep my list clean. So earlier I mentioned about this section over here. After confirming, redirect to, you don't want to leave it on a URL, you want to leave it on a download. I mean, if you kept it on a URL, it could still work if the lead magnet is on a separate URL, in which case you would literally add that URL here. So I might add, right, if this was the URL. However, if it is a PDF download or anything like that, then you want to change it to download, and then you upload the file. So I'm going to click over here and choose file, and let's imagine that this was the lead magnet. Click on open, and then it's going to upload the file right there, and then you hit save. So now when somebody grabs that lead magnet, they get onto the thank you page, they will then instantly, the moment they get it, they will then be given the option to download the lead magnet almost straight away. And that's it. You hit save and you are pretty much there, nearly ready to publish your lead magnet. So now that we have set up the email delivery for your lead magnet, there is one more thing that I couldn't leave this video without showing you. And that is, of course, you definitely want to send some sort of welcome message to your subscriber, your brand new subscriber who just said yes to being on your list. So what is the purpose of this? When somebody has said yes to being on your list, your email list, you know that they've said yes to lots of other people. So you want to get in there as quickly as possible to just, introduce yourself, to, tell them what to expect, and all of that good stuff. This is what keeps your email list healthy, keeps it growing, and keeps people opening it time and time again. Now, inside of Convertkit, there are several ways of doing this. You can either do it via a sequence, you could also send a broadcast, whichever way is completely up to you. So for the final time, let me jump into my Convertkit account to show you what I would do to welcome my new subscriber and keep that relationship growing strong. Let's dive in. So let's dive in. Before I show you how I created it, let me just show you one that I've done. And here is a typical, here's what I And here is a typical, here's one I made earlier. So this is one of my lead magnet delivery emails, and I just wanted to show you the structure. So obviously first you have the headline for the lead magnet. Make sure that the title of the lead magnet is there so that people recognize it. If it's a PDF lead magnet, then I would always have an image of what the lead magnet is so that they can see it. And then of course the body of the email. In your email, you definitely want to, share a bit of a story, about yourself and about what it is that you do, and introduce yourself. Do not assume that people know who you are and that's why they grabbed the lead magnet. No, they grabbed the lead magnet because they were interested in the title or the headline, not anything to do with you, unfortunately. So you do still need to introduce yourself here. And then, of course, here I do also offer another opportunity to download the lead magnet right within this email. And then I go into, here's a quick guide on getting ongoing support from me. And I share various ways that, that people can work with me. And then down here, I do the same again, getting more from Pam, schedule a complimentary call, join me on YouTube, join my Facebook group. And so these are things that are as standard. This was actually part of a template that we used for this. So this is how I would structure the lead magnet delivery email. Now, in order to create this, however, we need to go over to send and down here to sequences. Now, again, don't worry about all the sequences. I do send a lot of emails, and my Convertkit account is seasoned because I've been with Convertkit for a very long time. So over here, I'm going to click on new sequence to start the process again. The first thing you want to do is name your sequence. So I'm going to call this So lead magnet delivery demo, this just reminds me to delete it later because I won't be using this, of course. So I'm going to click over here to create a sequence. Once you've done that, you now have this blank template to work from. The first thing you want to do is to add your headline. So I tend to begin with, it's here. What was my lead magnet called again? Here it is. Copy and paste. There we are. And then over here, I would add my content down here. Once I add all of my content and I have checked that everything works well, you definitely want to change this to, instead of after 1 day, change this to 0 so that it delivers immediately. They receive it. And then, of course, you want to hit publish so that this actually gets delivered to your subscribers. So this is how you would set up a quick, very short email sequence to deliver your lead magnet. I mean, they would have already received your lead magnet, but this is just, it's not just to deliver your lead magnet. It's just an opportunity for you to solidify that relationship and, allow them to get to know you and get them opening your emails and all of that good stuff. If you did want to add other emails to this so that you can create a bit of a longer sequence, then you simply click over here to add email, add email, add email, and now I have 4 emails. And if I click on this, you can see it says draft over here because this email is still in draft, it's not published. And so you can simply open each one and then add your email inside. And once you've added your email, you hit publish, and now that email is ready to go. You can see that even if I wanted to hit publish over here, I couldn't because I haven't added anything here. So Convertkit knows that, Pam, you can't publish this because you have no email in here. So if I simply do this, for example, now I can hit, down here, I can hit published down here because I have added something in here. So it's very smart, and I do like that about it. So this is how you would create some sort of follow-up email sequence. So I hope you got a lot of value from watching this. I want to know any questions that you have. Let me know, what marketing platforms are you currently using in your business? Let me know any questions that you have about Convertkit specifically. And if you want to check out Convertkit, then I will put a link below this video in the description. Make sure you click that link in order to check it out. What it will do is it will give you a free trial of Convertkit, which gives you the ability to grow your list from 0 to 1,000 subscribers even before you've begun to pay anything for using Convertkit. I think that is a pretty good deal. So make sure you click the link in the description of this video to check it out. And finally, if you really liked this video, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. It'd be really great to have you. I publish 3 times a week, and I publish really awesome videos, even if I say so myself, about a lot of tools that that I use, and of course to help you to grow your own wildly lucrative business. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell and notifications so that you'll be the first to know when I publish next. Now, before you go, don't forget to check out this playlist, which is all about Convertkit, my favorite creator marketing platform, and how to use it to grow your business. So if you want to check that out, go ahead and click on that link before you go, and I'll see you in my next video.